Welcome to Dita's Kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how I make my spicy meatballs. I'm starting off by putting 500 grams of minced meat in my food processor. I'm doing this just to grind up the beef a bit, just to make it easier for me to handle. I'm going to season with a teaspoon of thyme and half a teaspoon of salt. Next, I'm going to add in some chopped onions, a handful of spring onions, and finally the scotch bonnet pepper for that kick. Then I'm going to process the beef for about a minute. I'm just going to check just to make sure that there is enough room. The last time I did this, I think I blew up my other processor, so I'm being more careful this time. If you have a small processor, you might want to do this twice. I've also added in one large egg just to kind of bind my beef together with the other ingredients, and then I'm going to pause on and off for about 2 minutes until it's the consistency is a bit more minced. I'm just going to give it a quick check to make sure the ingredients are well blended, and then I'm going to process for another minute. Trust me, I no go fun too much. Put it in my fun time, watch me munch. The mince is now ready. I'm going to tip it into a bowl so I can start on the meatballs. The ingredients look well blended, so with every bite you should have a taste of every single thing inside. The mince looks really good, but I quickly wanted to say the final size of your meatballs depends on the percentage of fat in your beef. In this video, the beef I used is only 20% fat, so I'm not expecting it to shrink too much. I'm going to set my spoon aside and start rolling. You do need a really good wrist, because after a while your wrist starts to hurt. The meatballs are now ready, and I'm going to pop them in the oven for 15 minutes at 180 degrees. Whilst the meatballs are cooking in the oven, I've added about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil to my pan, and I'm just going to infuse that with some fresh thyme. Let that cook together for about a minute. Next, I'm going to add in 2 cups of sieved tomatoes, and I'm going to let that cook together for about 5 minutes. I'm going to keep stirring for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to let the magic happen. Next, I'm going to add half a tablespoon of oregano, a pinch of salt, and 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon powder to season. Just mix that in together and then cook for another 5 minutes. Ta-da! The meatballs are ready and they're cooked to perfection. I'm going to pop them in and allow them to cook for about 4 minutes, which is just enough time for them to absorb all the juice from the tomato sauce. The meatballs have now been cooking for about 4 minutes and they're finally ready. I'm honestly tempted to lick my screen. They look so good. You can have this with spaghetti, rice, whichever way you want to have it. I bet it's still going to taste so good. Thank you so much for watching, and kindly subscribe to my channel for more so good meals. Until next time, bye. Trust me, anything I chop is good. So long as it's African food, my guy, I'm all